Figures with 11. Grady Dick for 3.
Matt Alacco, the graduate transfer from Princeton. Notre Dame 13-20 last year as Burton makes his move right away.
Whiskey, when it's game time, it's Tully time. Again, the visitors are allowed to pick where they shoot first. And normally the Knicks shoot at this basket in the first half, but the Cavs, that was work.
And we are underway. Golden State 1-0. Beat Portland going away Wednesday night in their opener by 35. And one of the keys, it's been the MO of the Warriors for years, and that's the three ball. 20 makes in all.
Yeah, and of course, as Keontae takes the first shot.
Because you don't have them for as long. So this is a true system. And when you're able to get it running, you're talking about it can be just as effective as any offense and really pick you apart.
Kentucky, a completely different system. They run the 5-out pro offense. Inside, that's Lamar Butler.
Acceptable for turnovers. Big part of it, though, is trying to get them in the half court, being able to worry about your own shot selection and getting up some quality looks.
Jay Huff is in for Memphis, coming off a big game. Thomas. Good hands there from Julian. Nice finish. Şengün. Up. Thompson. 2:22 remaining in this opening quarter. Memphis leads the Nets by 4. Schroeder defended by Wells. High screen Williams. Schroeder. High archer for Dennis Schroeder.
Trying to see if he was going to eventually make his way back to the locker room.
It's tough. The ankles are so tough to gauge. So you see how it kind of progresses here in this game.
Good trap on Thomas. Williams, nice feed. Milton's 3.
How far will the Cavs' unbeaten streak go? Will they hope to make it 12 here this evening in Chicago as Donovan Mitchell from the corner?
Kings down by 5. Hurdle off the flare. Here's Battle. The handoff. Loose ball. Raptors claim it. Inside Pirtle. 4:10 to play. It's nervous time here at Ball Arena. Grady Dick. They double it. They smother him. It's deflected.
You got to go straight up and down vertically. He went left to right, not front to back.
Right.
So there's where the explanation from the officials comes from.
Here comes Grady Dick off the staggered screen.
That's a moving
Nets control the tip. The first of 4 meetings between these two teams. 76ers, the worst record in the NBA. Finney Smith hands it off to Simmons. The boos raining down at Wells Fargo Center. Simmons, turnaround.
Freshman of the week. His first 2 college games. How about 45 combined points and 22 combined rebounds?
Sometimes when you don't feel well, you tend to play better. You focus in a little bit.
The issue, Alacco's cashing in.
It shows you the maturity already as a sophomore. Burton saying, I'm finding the hot hand. He's not forcing the issue, even though he has a bigger guard on it and probably thinks he's a little quicker.
Shot clock at 2. Tay Davis pulls.
Arsenault just making plays, great decision, finding his open teammate. Great versatility, BA.
Here's Shrewsbury now. At Notre Dame, he was a terrific talent in high school. Got his dad with him, celebrating Thanksgiving. Yeah, what could be better than that?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Time to crown a champion in Daytona Beach. So 2 very good teams that should be in the NCAA tournament, but very different styles of play. Clemson does not mind playing slow.
A lot of respect. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. And bowler for the Mavericks. Keep an eye on Najee Marshall. You know, without Luka playing, he averages 21 points a game. With Luka healthy, he only averages 8. That's a huge jump.
Clemson knows about grit. They have their Clemson grit mantra. In fact, Yannick Ives. Kern. Tough shot. Barlow and Justin Porterfield, and we are underway. Thanks for spending your Thanksgiving week with us here on CBS Sports Network. There is the aforementioned Zach Hicks. He can shoot it from 3. He can shoot it from...
Here, as you saw those numbers, and Toronto, 10 straight losses on the road. So they start with R.J. Barrett coming off a curl with Pirtle. And the corner 3.
Have you with us, wherever you may be, and to our national audience on NBA TV. We walked into the sunny south. We're a little cool this morning, Nick.
Oh, man, it was a little chilly.
Here's Buffkin.
So you got to do it in a different way. You're not going to replace what Kalkbrenner brings to this Blue Jays team.
Have a jive with the basketball and in the hands of Braden Shrewsbury for the first time. Facing up Matt Alaco. Gets 2 feet in the lane. Rises.
Confident, connected, which explains why they are kings of the West right now.
Yeah, look, this is a team that you will see all night protect each other. They fly to help.
Activity by Jane to keep that ball alive like Caruso a couple of possessions ago. Only got another baseline out of bounds.
Shea trying to float it up to Jang. Too far.
3 on the game clock. Over to Kane for the win. On the side.
It's Malik. Set to inbound the ball. Here comes Fox off the curl. They go to DeMar. Corner triple for the tie. No. Battle for the rebound.
DeRozan to inbound. Gives it up. Murray fires.
You rarely see that. Previously missing underneath.
Well, for the first several days of the NBA regular season, these are the 2 best shooting teams in terms of field goal percentage. Very versatile player. As Garland gets inside, keeps that drill alive. Hart in pursuit. Back up top to Wade. Shot clock down to 5. Wade finds the corner.
Can't been winning in the paint this time, stopping and popping 8 feet away. Mobley spins. That time.
His first points.
Mobley's trying to create off the bat.
Yeah, he's seen that a lot in the first 3 games. As Niang goes right at Karl Anthony Towns. Just his second field goal, but it ties the game. 4 minutes gone by here in the second.
Mobley getting into another rhythm, folks.
Boy, well defended by Hunt.
Murray with the bucket, and let's go over to Katie.
Guys, Coach Malone had 6 of 8, 75% written on his whiteboard during that timeout. He said we got to get...
Yeah, Jaden Epps, again, has had to take a different role. Playing off the ball sometimes can be a struggle for scorers.
With 8, 2017. Trey to the wing and Matthews. Garrison into the paint, kicks. Corner 3, Roddy.
NBA history, was that 91?
Don't tell how old I am, man.
Wow, Chris, you're good at your job.
All
right, let's listen to this game. It's Zach Zaidman and Stacey King on the call.
The ball off to the right. They work it to Scottie Pippen Jr. Jalen Wells roaming left baseline off to Pippen for 3. Missed it from the court.
100. The Blazers outscored the Pelicans 39-18 in the 4th quarter. The win going away is, whoa, Mobley.
That's probably the coolest jersey retirement I've ever seen. Like in terms of his banner up there, like it's got his picture on it and everything. He was super emotional. Congratulations.
Yeah, they do a great job with those.
Play, but after scoring 35 points last night in Milwaukee, he has just 6 on 2 of 9 shooting. He's 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. Final minute of the 3rd quarter here at the United Center. Wiggins spinning into the lane against Kobe White. Isaiah Joe. That's good.
Though to start this one.
Yeah, the Cavs are off through the first 5.5 minutes. They just look tighter on that defensive end than they have over the last couple of games. As here's not-so-secret weapon, Ty Jerome. He'll find Cavaliers 96, Raptors 90 as we open up play in the 4th quarter. Here's Mobley, guarded by Barnes. Finds Merrill. Merrill can't pull the trigger. Off it goes to Mitchell. Niang's in the corner. He fires.
Down in Kentucky last season was the most by any Wildcat under John Calipari.
Oh, wow, really?
Not bad, huh?
That is not bad at all.
Pretty good group.
That is a pretty darn good list of basketball talent.
Porter back to Niang. Niang fakes a 3, puts it on the floor, takes an 8.
All 4 points credited to Jalen Duren. Here's Mickey York saying it was Golden State the last back-to-back NBA champion.
Performance.
Notre Dame's still looking for their first field goal. Wow, Laco's got blood coming off his right shoulder. A huge scratch on the back of his arm.
Somebody's got to cut their nails.
Chimura, who missed 4 games with a sprained ankle earlier this month. Hartenstein. We were talking with Mark Daigneault, the head coach of OK.
Deflection once again. That's 2 deflections. Second deflection. Another will get a steal off of that play.
Just so much length, so much disruption, so much activity as to shoot. Always got to be careful if he's taking charges inside. Shea, Daniels on him, tough.
That's all it takes, 4 points.
For you, little start.
Okay.
These comebacks start with something simple. Got to start somewhere.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Green.
Oh no, Cam Johnson is dealing with something, and I think Jordi Fernandez is being made aware of that. The Nets foul. Williams flags it down for Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. Pitches it back out to Schroeder. Williams a 3.